Welcome back to the Chaotic Cuticle Club. And this week we are talking all things nail art. So the different ways there are to do nail art, how to get better at nail art, if you want to do nail art or not, pricing around nail art, and just, everything nail art. That's what we're doing.
All the nail art, from very basic stuff to, oh my God, that is insane. How did they do that?
Yes, absolutely.
Yes.
Before we get into that, how's your week been?
I have no idea. Fine.
We're
No
back
idea.
to the usual answer.
Yeah.
You've
So
known the last couple of weeks. Now you're like, I have no
I
idea.
know, no, I have no idea. No, drawn a blank. No idea whatsoever.
You've done some amazing nails.
Have I?
Yeah.
No, nothing. People leave and that's it. It's done. It's gone. I like. I have clients coming back.
The
I'm like, I wonder
lawnmower's
what they
coming.
had on.
If you start hearing weird noise,
Fun.
I mean, yeah, you've had clients in this week. Things have been going
Mhm.
well.
Yes. Dear. Yesterday for the first time in forever, I forgot to take a photo.
Yeah, I saw that on your story. Yeah, that's crazy. You never forget that.
I know. And she was sitting like that for ages. And I was like, you're done, by the way.
She was waiting. She was waiting.
And I was
She
like,
probably left thinking, oh my God, she must hate my nails. She didn't take a picture.
I'm literally emailed her about 3 minutes after she left. And I was like, shit. And she just was like, oh my God, we were too busy. Because we were too busy yapping and gossiping and stuff. And so she sent me photos that she took today. And I was like, thank her.
Oh yeah, I saw
But yeah,
that you shared some that she sent
yeah.
you. Yeah.
I was like, what an idiot. So I was like, how am I meant to prove to myself that I've done anything? So I was like, I'll just take a photo of the palette that I had.
Love that.
What an idiot, though. My
It happens
God.
to all of us.
I have never done that. Ever. Like, even if I hate them, I'm still taking a photo of them because I want to prove to myself that I've done something.
Yeah.
I'm always like, what if the tax people need to know and I have to show them every single set of nails I've ever done? How about your week? How's it been?
Yeah, it's been a good week. Yeah, I'm struggling to think as well this week.
See?
I've had clients in.
You've
Yeah,
done
I have
lovely
done
set.
some nice nails. I really liked the floral set that I did the other day.
They were gorgeous.
Although I will probably get into it in the course of the conversation today, but there was still the photos were really nice, but all I can see is a lot of things that went really badly. But I did really like the flowers, and I have to
Really
give a shout
badly.
out, actually. I have to give a shout out to Shan, Clorgasmic Shan, because the marble flowers is that she did like a tutorial video on the membership. And as part of the now, there was one for the Now's Luck spring thing as well. The guest, oh God, sorry guys. The guest masterclass she did was all marble flowers. So I've been doing my flowers like that now, and I really like it.
I've still not watched any of that. I've still not watched the winter one either.
Oh no. Yeah, save it up for this winter. But I have really liked that technique, yeah. And I've not done any sets that I hate, but I never love them either. So
You're really hard on yourself.
I am. I know.
You need to stop that.
And then what else? I've got a new client this week coming, so someone else new's booked in, so that's exciting.
Yeah.
I've given my business card out today to someone in the sweet shop, so
Amazing.
hopefully they come. And
Oh God, imagine if they come and they get like sweetie kind of nails.
oh my God, that
so
would
cool.
be so cool. That would be
I really
amazing,
want.
actually.
I really want to do the jelly rings that you get. I want to
Yeah.
do like a jelly ring.
Yeah. There's so many sets that I want to do. So I did this week. I've put out that story highlight. So I've uploaded some art that I really want to do. I think I'm going to email all my clients as well to tell them that it's there, because I don't know, only a handful of them have probably seen the story that I put up. So I think I'm going to message them. Yeah, I'm going to just send an email blast out and just a little prompt, because I want to try and nudge people more towards getting art. And I've put like some up that are like simple sets and then some that are like my sort of highest tier. And I'm just giving just a little discount. If they choose one of those looks, I'll give a little. I think most of them are 10% off. And then there's a couple that are like the really, really crazy ones I've put as 15 because I really want someone to choose them. So fingers crossed. But yeah, it's progress, but it's slow progress. I've audited my business this week as well. I did
Oh,
step 1 of the new orgasmic growth like plan that they've put out. So it was humbling. It's really humbling. But yeah, hopefully it helps me in the long run.
that'll be good though. I
Yeah.
started it and did my usual and went, oh, I can't, because you have to download a thing.
Yeah,
Like,
there's like
down,
a template that you can work
yeah,
through.
but I can just fill it in right there and then. It wasn't letting me, and I was like, well, I'll come
Would
back
you
to
like
that
me to
another time then.
I can email it to you if you want me to.
I've downloaded it. I just need to
Oh,
open
okay.
it and like
Okay.
good, not Goodreads. What's that other
Yeah,
one?
yeah.
I can't remember the name of it, or Canva or something, and
And
write on it.
so
But
this week on Thursday, so when this comes out, it'll be Saturday, so it would have been and gone. But on the 9th, it is a year since I qualified. That is
yay!
the 9th of
That's so
April is the
exciting.
date on my certificates. So it has been a year, which I'm really like I'm happy about it. Also, I don't know, it's done something a little bit to my mindset, which is a
Okay.
bit bizarre because I just this is gonna sound so stupid. I know you and so many other people, but I can't help the way my brain is, guys. So be kind. But I just thought I'd be so much better after a year. Like I just thought I just don't feel like I've made the progress. I know, but it's just my brain, isn't it? I just don't. But I just like like that flower set. I'm so bad. I'm so bad for zooming into my own pictures and being like, oh my god, look at that bit of gel on the cuticle. Oh my god, look at
Are
that.
you
That's
taking the
not.
fucking piss
And
right now?
I just and with it coming up to it being like a year, I'm like, oh my god, I can't believe. And I know like there's so because obviously I'm coming to that time as well where things are coming up on my like this day last year of like nails that I was doing whilst practicing. And I know I've made progress. Like I know they're so much better than they were, but also just not where I wanted to. Like even I've only got like what 11 or 12 like like regular clients, which I know is good, but I just thought I'd be better after a year. I know, and everyone listening and watching is going to be putting the same face and doing the same thing. But I'm just being honest, guys. I promise we'd be honest on this podcast, and that is the reality. Yeah, I know. I need to
Okay.
give myself a good talking to.
I'm literally gonna walk down there and slap you.
I'll see you in September.
I'm a fast walker. I'll walk to the
I
place.
believe you'd be able to make it as well. The amount of walking you do in the hills,
Listen.
you'd be able to make it.
Right. Okay. No, I'm not gonna just tell you you're stupid. Because that's not
Thank you. I
happening.
appreciate that.
Yeah. Because you're not. You're very smart. But I understand where you're coming from.
Mhm.
I understand how you feel because I have a similar feeling. The babies. Yeah. Right. So back to it. I understand how you feel,
Mhm.
and that is a very difficult way to feel.
Mm.
But also on the flip side, you've been working a lot on your application of your
Yeah.
base layers, remember, your prep, and like just
Oh, my
getting the
prep's
first,
definitely a lot better.
but like getting those fundamentals down,
Yeah, I know.
I would say is more important because we dove in head first with nail art. We didn't dive in with our fundamentals.
Yeah.
And I think like cycling back and
Yeah. Mhm.
getting the fundamentals down has
Yeah.
been the biggest change. So I understand where you're coming from and that you're like, but I don't feel like I'm progressing.
Mm.
But it's because you've progressed so quickly in such a short frame of time that you can't keep going at that same rate.
Yeah.
You have to, like, you'll sort of plateau a wee bit and then specialize in a little bit and then specialize in
Mm.
another little bit. And also your fundamental base layers are like up here compared to what they were last year. And
Yeah,
I'm not saying
yeah,
that as
yeah, yeah.
like
I think
they
I
weren't
just put too much pressure on myself, you know? To
yeah.
me, a year was enough to go from, like, me to,
Yeah, you're not gonna
like,
be Kirsty Meakin in a year.
perfection, but I wanted to be. Normally, I'm normally the type of person, if I'm not good at something immediately, I give up. So
Same.
so the fact that I'm persevering says a lot. But yeah, I just
What I've started to do, because I felt very similarly,
Mhm, mhm.
and I've been just looking, instead of just being like, "Oh, I can't do any of it," blah blah blah. What I've been doing is getting just one thing and
Mm,
just practicing it. So,
yeah.
like, I'm annoyed at florals at the moment, so I've literally just been practicing florals,
Mhm,
like,
mhm.
every so often, and watching a lot of videos and trying to work out how they're doing this or how they're doing that, and really working on that instead of the whole sort of cycle of it all.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, yeah, and I think that it is a good way to get better at things, like you say, rather than trying to do everything at once. Just thinking, right, for the moment, I want to get better at,
yeah.
and then moving on.
Do you how would you if I was saying this to you,
Oh,
how would
yeah,
you
I know,
respond?
I know. But we both know, like, I know that we both feel this way. This is turning into a therapy session rather than an nail art thing. But like,
That's all right.
I look at
People
your work and like, I'm still aiming for that.
fuck off.
I don't feel that good, like that good. You like your nail art is insane.
Are you on crack, bitch?
I'm gonna have to bleep that bit out. Don't do drugs, kids.
Okay. Yeah. Are you delusional? There you
I
go.
know,
That
I
is that
know.
better?
That's a better one.
Like, Casey, what?
I'm just very self-critical, but
Same. But that's not the point. We're
I
talking about
know.
you right now. Where do you think that comes from?
I am not answering that question. That is a whole therapy session. Like we're not gonna get into that. We're talking about
Okay.
nail art today, okay? Not cases trauma.
I mean, we could. Villain origin story.
Yeah, I would be interested as well, though, to like know has anyone else got to
Fucking
that
dare
1 year? If you're still listening to this
me.
depressing episode, like yeah, I'm wondering if anyone else has felt like that. Like I feel like it's like a milestone, isn't it? It's like my first
Yeah.
year, and then I think maybe you do start reflecting on things, and then maybe I hope I'm not the
But
only one that's felt like this.
I always look at it as you will reflect and refine.
Mhm.
So reflect and then refine. So if you're like, I want to get better at nail art, but like what kind nail art's huge. What kind of nail art? That was a question for
I
you.
know, yeah, that's my problem though. I want to be good at it all. I love it all. I don't
Mm.
like, I've struggled to think of that. I'm like, I don't know, any nail art or just nail art. It's all nail art.
I'm of I'm of the mind. What do you enjoy doing the most?
I want to do more character work, but I can't, but I know that like I can't expect that of myself so far.
But why not start with something easy?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, what? Sorry, stop. No, you've done character art.
I
Like,
know, but
what's wrong with you?
not successful, not super
Dude, I
successfully.
cannot do character art like you can do character art. Like, I
I
have
know.
the blocking, the detail. No, just no. I have no idea how you do it. I watch people like ball pit addicts, and
Amazing.
holy crap, she is
Mhm.
amazing. And I
Mhm.
just think, how are you people so
That's what I aspire to be.
like? I just watch it for pure enjoyment because I could never,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
ever. But if you want to get better,
Oh
just
no.
practice. I
No.
know that sounds really like simple,
No, I know, like, at the end of the day, it's the only way you can get better, isn't it?
but
It's all
I'm
about
not gonna
you just have to keep doing.
sit here and have you been like, "Oh, I'm shit. I can't do this. I can't do that," because that's
No, I didn't say
nonsense.
I'm not shit. I don't think I'm shit. I'm just not where I
No,
wanna
no,
be.
you're not shit. But I'm not having you because I know you're sitting there like, "Oh, I don't feel like I've done this and I don't feel like I've done that." Like, look at the growth. Like, seriously, look back to a year ago and then what you're doing now. Yes,
Yes. Yes.
you're
Okay.
fabulous. Stop being hard on yourself, or I will come down there and kick you in the shins. I'm not having it. You're not being mean to my bestie.
I feel like there's gonna be a mob of you at my door just coming for me. Um, anyway, that was a super long intro. Sorry, guys. We went off.
Yeah,
I
sorry,
mean,
guys.
we were technically still talking nail art, so nail art. We both love nail art. Different styles
Sometimes.
of nail art, but we both, yeah, it's just a love-hate relationship. Yeah, because I mean, sometimes it is. I've had many a times where I'm like, why I don't like. I literally say it to Nigel. I'm like, why do I want to be this type of nail tech? Why is this what brings me joy? Why don't? And I'm not saying it's easy to be like clean girl aesthetic, because it's not. Like, that takes a lot of work in different areas, because
Mm.
that getting that flawless, beautiful finish is an art in itself. But I
Oh,
have
yeah.
had many times where I'm just like, why am I not just happy perfecting that and not putting all this additional stress on myself? But I just love it.
Yeah. But you've always loved it.
Yeah. Yeah, I've all like, even when I got my nails done, I was always in there with my Pinterest boards. Can you do this? Can you do this? You know, always sending photos. So I've just always loved, and I think that's why I want to do character art, because character art is what I always wanted on my nails and
Yeah.
couldn't find anyone that wasn't already fully booked that could do that. And I was always like, oh, but I want Angelica on my nails. But it takes time. It takes
Yeah.
time.
But and I've also seen your work and I know that you can do that.
I am like just a creative person in general. Like, I've always liked painting or doing something like that.
You've always been really good at that from the stuff that you've shown me. It's amazing.
So, what ways are there that could make nail art easier,
Oh my God, so many.
quicker,
Don't do it. Yeah.
and is it cheating?
No.
No, no, I don't think it is. I don't think
I
it is.
don't think it's cheating. So
No.
right, let's list them first and then
Yes.
we'll talk about if it's cheating in inverted commas. So you've got stickers.
Yes. Yeah, nail art
Stickers.
stickers, which you can get some incredible
Oh my
stickers.
God, yeah. If
Like,
anyone's
there
watching,
are
look
some
how cute they are.
amazing stickers out there.
I've got other ones. I don't know where they are.
I don't have as many, there's so many stickers that I want. I don't have a big collection of them, but they are something that I think are very fun. And also, it's just a great way for clients to not have to sit there for ages. Just whip out the
Yeah.
stickers.
I've got loads. Oh, stickers. Loads of stickers. Stickers.
Yeah.
Like these are my Christmas stickers. I've got so many blooming. I've got so many snowflake stickers, and I didn't really use them. But I've got loads of Christmas ones.
Do you use them often?
Nope.
No.
But they're cute. And I
Why? Why don't you use them? Like, so you would have had them snowflake stickers, but then you hand painted the snowflakes.
yep.
Why?
I used them on one person,
Oh, okay, okay.
but I do have cat stickers.
Yeah, see, things like that, I could never paint that on a nail. So a sticker
Oh no.
with something like that, like some of the stickers are so intricate that my brain could just not. My brain could not. So if someone wanted that, just
Oh, I
I'll
tell you
just
what,
use a
I've used
sticker.
these ones from Hona. I got these for free, but they're just like
Oh, yeah,
really
yeah.
cute. They're just really nice. They're nothing, they're quite abstracty.
Yeah.
And I've used them before because somebody was on a time crunch, but she wanted something nice. And I was like, okay, cool. I've got these stickers. And she was like, yeah, absolutely. Cool beans. Let's whack one of them on.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
it looked amazing. It looked fantastic. So Christmas time, I didn't use stickers because I felt like I was cheating.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's it. There is that thing, which as you say, we'll get onto, but yeah, that's
Because
why I
I'm
was asking, because it is, even though we don't think it is cheating, when you
no,
go to
yeah.
do it, I don't know, you still there, I get why, like, I do feel like that.
Sometimes I don't want to
If I
put
see other
like
people doing it, I'm not I'm
yeah.
I'm like, "Yeah, go you."
But then I'm like, should I post it on should I post it because like that's not my work? Do you know what I
Mhm.
mean? Even
Yeah,
although
yeah.
it's incorporated within my work, but I'm still like,
Yeah. It's just that mindset thing again, isn't it? It's just our
yeah,
brains. So obviously you
like
you spoke about another technique there, was the
stamping
stamping
policies.
plate. So I've never tried stamping. I see stamping a lot online and I'm really
Okay.
intrigued by it. I love the idea of it.
Yes, me
What do
too.
you think?
I really like it, but
Mhm.
I need to get good stamping polishes or stamping gels. And I've got some
Mhm.
stamping gels on the way. And I'm waiting for Niche Nail Network because Moira, who is
Mhm.
I don't know if it's Moria or Moira, I don't know. It looks like Moira. Um, they've got a stall there and I want to talk to them about their products because I
Mhm.
want it to be not like a no white one. And I don't know if the polish
Yeah,
is no
yeah.
white or, and there's not enough people don't give enough information in their listings on websites.
Mhm.
I need everything, and and they just don't have enough information. So I have
Yeah.
questions. I have a
Yeah.
lot of questions. So I'm going to harass the shit out of them. So apologies in advance to them. I really like stamping, and I know people are like that's cheating, but is it?
Yeah.
Is
Yeah,
it
yeah. Mhm.
actually quite hard? Stamping's
Mhm.
quite complicated.
Mhm, mhm. Yeah, that's it. Not every nail art hack is easy.
Yeah, like
It
I've been trying it with different products
yeah.
and it's not easy to get it perfectly centered, looking
Mhm,
perfect. And there's certain things like I did like a star. You can't probably see it, but I did like a star thing,
mhm.
and it's like concentric stars with some
Yeah, I love that.
chrome and stuff over the top. And I just wanted to try it and see if it worked.
Mm,
And honestly, trying to get it so it's like perfectly crisp and sharp and in the middle is
yeah.
quite difficult.
Yeah, 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 that's it. It's not just automatically super easy.
And I can't be arsed painting that because it wouldn't be perfect.
Yeah, the symmetry of that is where something like stamping is so much better, because to do that star and then perfectly align every line around it to make it look like that just takes so much time, so much brain power.
Hmm.
Why not just use a tool that makes your life easier and makes your client's life easier as well, because they don't have to sit there while you wipe it off and get it wrong and then have to do it again, or it just makes for a more efficient service to just
Yep.
use the tools that are available to you.
That's the thing is that you're going to make more money in the long run because you'll be
Mhm.
faster doing something like, yeah, don't get me wrong, like hand painting stuff,
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
yes.
yeah, yeah.
I will never ever veer away from that as like my main thing.
Yeah, yeah, that's it. That's like the golden tier, if you like.
But if you're in a time crunch at Christmas time or really
Mhm.
busy times, or if you just want to fit in like 5 or 6 clients a day instead of 3 clients a day, use some stickers, use a
Mhm.
stamping tool, use like some foils or something. It's going to make you money in the long run. So why
Yeah,
not? You know, if you're
absolutely.
doing it, the thing is, you might only be doing it on one nail on each hand.
Mhm,
That's
mhm.
the thing. If you're doing mix and match stuff, you might just be doing it on one nail on each hand. So it's not,
Yeah.
it is literally just a time saving thing. Think about it this way. Would you rather, like, I don't know, my God, what's time? Would you rather use the oven to cook something for 2.5 hours, or would you rather use the microwave for 4.5 minutes?
Mhm, mhm.
Like,
Yeah, yeah.
I'm a greedy bitch. I
Yeah.
want to use the
I
microwave.
want my food now.
Yeah, I don't have the patience to wait. Like your mobile phone or the internet. If we
Yeah.
didn't want things to be faster or more convenient, we would still be on dial up.
Yeah, 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 that's true.
Literally be watching this line by line arriving,
Yeah.
going, "Eh." The way that you used to sit there and, like, you you would be walking in and your dad's sitting on the, like, family computer, and he's like, "Ah, just leave," and you know that once that line got down to the middle, that there's boobies in there, and you're like, "Oh, oh." Yeah.
Oh, no. Sorry, guys. Where
Anyway,
were we? Don't what other ways? What other ways are there?
foils?
Foils, another great one for for patterns, for
Mm.
things like that. Beautiful, beautiful.
Full
I've got
cover
some
foils
foils as
are
well for yeah, that's it. That you can put it just on little bits, like bits of gold or silver foil, or like you say, you can get the full cover torty. Yeah, so foils can be great. Now Darwin started. Everyone's on one today.
I know. They're all going mental. Hi.
Oh, also,
Yeah.
I got these.
What's that?
These that you tray. Ones you can also get decal. Well, not they're you trace them.
Ooh,
I have to
love
say, I
them.
do like this one. Look, Mean
Is that
Girls.
like a burn book? Yeah.
Yeah, Mean Girls. This side's all Mean Girls and Legally Blonde,
I'm going to see
and this
Legally Blonde
side
at the theatre.
is look Clueless and 90s things. There's film reels, lava lamps, Tamagotchis.
Love them.
Oh no, I didn't post a video of me unboxing them all. Then this one's got stars, moons.
I love that.
There's some
Honestly,
little
moons are hard.
moons are so hard. Anything curved. And then I did get the character book, but I also got this one, which has got some that's lions.
Ooh,
There's loads of stuff. Dragons.
I love dragons. Oh
Yeah.
wow.
There's some cool stuff in here. All these ones. They're Japanese.
Oh my god, I love them. Is there any cranes on them? Oh, the wave.
No
Sorry, guys, I've
cranes.
just realised that I'm really close to the camera because I'm too busy peering in to look at the things. Wow.
Just staring.
Just gonna bring myself a little bit
Oh,
closer here.
I'm gonna use these ones, I think, to do some cowboy nails for the country things I'm going to this year.
What country things you're gonna?
I'm going to see Luke Combs, aren't I? And the
Yeah.
Brands Hatch thing.
Have we finished now? Can I move back? I
Yeah.
couldn't see.
But you either you can put base coat down, say, and then
Mhm.
you put sellotape, you can paint over it and then use sellotape and peel it off. Or they do these things that I got, which are oh my god, I can't get one out. Like
Oh,
so you stick that on. So let's just use this one because it's going to be easier. Say I wanted to draw this star here. You stick it to the book. It's there. You probably can't see it. Can you see it? And
no,
then
you can't see it, but I get
you'd
it.
paint on that, cure it on that, and then you put a foil gel, something sticky on the nail, and then you transfer it. But again, I have to say, so I watched all the content on these. I was like, oh my god, these are amazing. It's gonna be so easy. No, it's not. It's not. It still wasn't easy. It still didn't come out right first time. You still have to you have to still learn to be very precise with your line work and stuff. It wasn't just like I painted a Powerpuff Girl out of the character one. It didn't look any better than if I'd have practiced it myself because the lines were all a bit crooked. They didn't really go on right. So again, it's something that you've still got to practice. You've still got to get used to using the technique. It's not like you just buy the stuff and bang, you're all amazing at it.
So I've done something similar with that before, but purely off the internet, and then I've just put
Yeah.
cling film over my phone and
Yeah.
resized it and painted over it, and then I've realised that I'm actually terrible at that and not to do that again.
Yeah, yeah, a lot of these things are not, they might be like a shortcut in the long run, but you do still have to practice with them. And then obviously
Definitely.
you can use things like water decals. Again, I've never used them,
I'm
but I've
really
seen them
interested in that.
being used. Um,
I
there's,
like
you
the
know,
look of them.
there is a lot of tools out there that can make it easier, can make it faster, and at the end of the day, the reality is not everyone is going to be great at nail art. Like it is a difficult skill to learn, and some people might
Mhm.
not want to get that good at it. So why not still be able to offer it to your clients, but in a way that works for you and doesn't like leave you crying under your desk at the end of the day, you know?
Yeah, and it means you can fit more people in,
Yeah.
so,
Yeah, yeah.
like,
There's
why not?
so many benefits to using these kinds of things that are available to us, and we are lucky. You know, think back, like when nails were first out, like before the internet, before social media was a thing, and all, you know, like we're in a position where we've got so much more available to us to help us in the job. So why do you think it is that not all of us, some of us, just don't like feel like it is cheat? Like, where does the idea of it being cheating? Because I see people commenting it online, which is probably part of the reason why you end up thinking it, because there's always someone in the comments that's like, that's cheating. You should just learn to be good at nail art and you all this, that, and the other. Why?
Yeah, well, because people are dicks, but, eh, um, that's a really good question. Maybe because as an industry, we feel like we have to prove ourselves all the time,
Mhm. Mhm. Yeah, yeah.
and we feel like we're constantly having to justify ourselves to
Yes.
everyone.
Yeah.
Whether that be about pricing, the things that we use, the timings that we have, it's just never ending and it's
Mhm.
exhausting and it's
Mhm.
so pointless. Why are we having to justify anything to people? I don't really understand.
Mm.
I'm wondering if it's that case of, well, I see other people doing it, so I can do it.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Mhm. Mhm.
But then
Yeah.
I just think, so what? Use the tools that
Yeah.
are available.
Mhm, mhm. At the end of the day, we said this, I think I said this last week, but, like, it's not that deep. It is just nails, which I know in some senses it's really offensive when people say, "Oh, it's just nails," because it isn't. There is more to it than that.
Yeah,
But
but
at
it's
the end of
not.
the day, at the same time, it is just your nails. It isn't like no one's going to die. No one's gonna like you're not selling a masterpiece at the bloody, I don't know, National Portrait Gallery or something. You're not claiming to be the world's greatest
You're not.
artist. You're just
You're not
painting
getting a
nails.
Nobel Prize for it.
That's it. You're just trying to give people some fun nails, something that cheers them up when they look at it, something that's a bit of fun. It's not, it like you don't have to be Picasso.
Picasso. I like it. Yeah, it's so, I don't know, we're all really hard on ourselves and we're
Mhm,
like,
mhm.
"Oh, we can't do this," or, "Oh, this is crooked. This line's a bit wonky, or this is a bit off
Mhm.
center." Like, only you notice that really.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, yeah.
it's not like you notice the flaws in your own work.
Mhm.
Just like Picasso probably noticed the flaws in his work. Van Gogh definitely noticed the flaws in
Mhm,
his work.
mhm.
Like, Tracy Emin certainly notices the flaws in her work. So, like,
Yeah.
but I find that she actually capitalizes on the flaws because she's like, yeah, I've made a mistake, but here it is, and this is what we're doing with it.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, yeah.
it's that kind of, it's inherent within people doing something artistic or doing
Yeah.
something service based. You want to
Mhm.
be the best at what you do to prove to people that you're worth it.
Mhm. Mhm.
And I think that's where a lot of, like, it feels like you're cheating because you're like, well, is this worth the price that I'm charging?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean, and like you say, like, there's that part of you that feels like it's not actually my work because I've either traced it or, you know, used a sticker, whatever. It's not really my work. Or, yeah, I guess it is. Again, it is just like that outside pressure, isn't it? It's that us thinking too much about what other people think of us
Mm-hmm.
or what we think other people think of us.
Yeah. And
That
what other people think is
which
none of
is
my business.
probably actually just what we think of ourselves, and not something that anybody else ever thinks about us. But
Well,
it is just that constant feeling of, yeah, I guess like you say, like wanting to prove yourself, wanting to, you know, prove that haters wrong.
you
That
are. You're
kind of
trying to be like,
vibe,
I
you
can
know?
do that.
Yeah.
But it's just that I'm sure and loads of other people, you're just projecting your inner fears
Mhm.
onto other people and what you think other people are thinking about you. And
Mhm.
like I always say, like what other people think of me is none of my business. Like,
Mhm. Mm.
yes, I
Yeah,
do.
see, I know that and I think that, but at the same time, I can't stop myself caring.
Yeah, I get where you're coming from.
Like, I'm like, "I don't care," and then really I do.
Yeah. I mean, I
Yeah.
care to a certain extent, and
Mm.
then I stop caring.
Yeah. Yeah,
Like
yeah.
if I cared as much as I would, I don't know, if I cared as much as I cared maybe a year ago, I wouldn't post
Mhm.
random shit. I wouldn't post videos with my face in it. I
Yeah.
certainly wouldn't allow you to post the shorts where my jowls are like, like I wouldn't. And now I'm just like, you know, it doesn't
Mhm.
matter.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
It doesn't. It just doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But
Get
right,
deep.
moving on from our random, we've gone into therapy sessions an awful lot at the moment. What should you do as a beginner tech? Should you focus solely on nail art? Because I remember when we first started, we were like, oh yeah, we're just like, we'll do this nail art. And it was always on tips. And sweet Jesus, if it isn't a million times easier on tips than it
Mhm.
is on a person.
Yep, yep.
And then when we first got clients, we were like, why is this so hard? I did this on a
Mhm.
tip, dead easy. So what should you kind of focus on to get a start
Mm.
in nail art? If you're just starting out, brand new or
I
just
mean,
in the first.
I would say do as I say and not as I do. And like you said earlier, like don't, if you are brand new, don't worry about nail art. Like just don't. But I also get if you are the sort of person that's just like, yeah, but that's what I want to do and I won't enjoy it without it. So I
Mhm,
totally get if you don't do that, because I don't know if I would have stuck at it if I didn't go for the nail art as well, because I just wouldn't have had that passion. But I think just don't get too hung up on it. If you want to practice it, that's fine. If you want to, you know, do it, but what you need to do in the very beginning is make sure your application's going to be good, because no amount of art, no matter how good it is going to look good on a bumpy surface with crusty cuticles and dead skin everywhere. So you got to get that bit right first so that your art looks as good as it can look.
I
And
would
then
always
just like,
say
huh?
get art gels. Like working with gel polish for art is really
Yeah,
difficult because it
yeah,
bleeds
yeah.
everywhere.
It
So if you're
bleeds a lot more.
finding, yeah, if you're finding that you're not managed, like your stuff's just looking a wee bit like all over the place because you're using gel polishes, use art gels. Even if you just get
Mhm.
some basic ones, like
Yeah,
get some art gels because it
yeah.
makes a huge difference.
Definitely, definitely. Art gels changed the game for me because, you know, sometimes, like you say, you've done a line with gel polish, and then by the time you finished it, that first bit's just, it's just lost its crispness. So, an art gel and decent brush
Yeah,
is a must.
definitely.
And then, like, just start with small things,
Stuff with
like
dotting too.
yeah, 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 that's it. I was gonna say, you know, like the little stars that you can do with like, so using the dotting tool and then a liner brush to sort of drag it out. I was quite fortunate that my sort of first season as a nail tech really was like Valentine's. So I did a lot of hearts, things like that, which again, or, nothing's easy when you don't know how to do it, but they're easier to learn. They're things that, you'll be able to get better at quickly.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Like dotting tall flowers, things like that. And then just keep practicing. That is the only way to get better at nail art. There is no other way. Like, yes, there's these hacks that you can use for certain things, you can simplify it, but if you want to get really good at hand painted nail art, the only way to do that is to just keep practicing it.
Right, and ask people as well. Don't
Mhm.
be scared to send a message just saying, "Listen, I'm struggling with being
Yeah,
able to
yeah.
achieve this look. Like, could you are you able to help me? Or do you have any
Mhm.
advice on how to do this?" Some people won't get back to you. Some
Mhm.
people will. It's just the way it is, but there's nothing wrong with just reaching out and being like, "How did you do that?"
Yeah,
Because
yeah, yeah.
some people do gatekeep. I've seen quite a lot of
Of
nail
course.
art
Yeah.
people gatekeeping and not willing to share, like,
Mhm.
any of their sort of how they do anything, and I'm like, "Guys, really? Like,
Mhm. Yeah,
why?"
yeah, that's it. We can help each other out. But
Yeah,
yeah, definitely always reach out for support. Like you said earlier, consume nail art content. Like, if you want to learn something, have a look on YouTube, on TikTok, on Instagram, watch other
Pinterest,
people doing it. See, yeah, Pinterest, see how other people are doing it, and then try all of the different techniques. Like, because
yeah,
you take a flower, there's so many different ways to paint a flower on a nail. People will use polishes, some people will use like the watercolor paints, you can use like acrylic type paints. The range of flowers that you could paint is endless because there's so many different flowers in the world. You can have real fun with them. So watch loads of different things and never, for me, I found with nail art, don't you will find your own way of doing it. And that's why it's important because you'll see one person do a flower a certain way and you'll try to do it and you won't be able to do it. And that's why just try every possible way and then you'll
yep.
find the way that you prefer or
Mhm.
your preferred style and stuff like that. But just try it all.
Sorry, I have a cat outside mewing at me.
Yeah, just experiment. Like, I remember when we first started talking, which by the way was April last year.
What's it?
When I sank in the last week's podcast made me think about it, and I went back on our conversation and found out when we first like messaged each other.
Oh,
hmm Yeah,
that
it was like
that would have
the
taken a while.
middle of April sometime. So like
Oh
I
my
remember the early days of us talking. Like you were just always practicing. Like every voice note from you was beep
god.
beep in the background of the lamp going on and off, and like you just experimented with everything, like every
Yeah,
medium, every technique, like you just threw yourself in. And I think that's how you get good, is just experiment, try it all, just go for it.
but I become obsessive.
Yeah,
That's the
yeah, you
problem.
once you've got something in your brain you have to figure out how to do it.
Like, I will get up out of my bed if I had a thought the other night, and I was like, "I wonder if I do, like, a foil or a chrome, and then put blooming gel on top, and then blob stuff on top of that. Would that look good?" I got up at 3 o'clock in the morning and did this. I did this to see if it would
Wow.
look any
Wow.
good, and I
Yeah,
was like,
yeah.
"Do you think that'll work?" Yes, it worked. It looks bloody amazing, but that's not the point. I was like, "Do you think that would look good? Because 'Cause I've never done a chrome with blooming gel on top of it." Like, that's how
Yeah, yeah.
obsessive I can be, though.
Yeah, but
That's a
I think that
problem.
that is a good thing. Maybe not getting up at
No,
3 o'clock in
it's
the
not.
morning, but that want to learn techniques and just experiment with different things and think, oh, what if I use that technique with that technique? And just play, just have fun with it.
Yeah, and I
Like
think
nail
that's what
art's supposed to be fun.
yeah, I think that's the when you're doing it day in, day out, it maybe
hmm
becomes less fun because you're
hmm
doing what other people want you to do
Yeah,
instead
yeah,
of
yeah,
you.
yeah.
And I think that's the difficulty is that you end up doing what other people want all the time
Yeah.
instead of
Yeah.
what you really want to do.
Yeah.
I still don't know what I really want to do. I know I want cat eye with art on top.
There's cat eye in there for sure.
Yeah, always. But like with art stuff on top. And I'm like,
Mhm.
guys, can we just like somebody
Play.
came to me last week with a set and they were all like the pastel colors and stuff. And I was like, okay, so we're going to do a cat eye instead of a pastel under that because it's going to look banging. She was like, oh, I can't imagine it. I was like, don't imagine it. I'll just do it because it's going to look
Yeah,
better,
you'll
right?
see soon enough.
Yeah, I was like, it's just going to look better. And
Mhm.
when it was finished, like, oh my God, it looks so much better. And I was like, yeah, I know, I told you. So yeah, I was
Yeah,
right. You
yeah,
were.
yeah.
It's more that. So what I find with if you're sent something on Pinterest, will you try and copy it like for like?
Yeah. Mhm. Mhm.
I've put it in my policies now that if you
Yeah.
send me something on Pinterest, you will get my spin on it
Yeah.
because I
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
want to copy other people's
Yeah, I
work.
do kind of warn people that, like, it's always gonna look different when
Mhm.
like, you could get 10 nail techs together and get them to all paint. Like, you could put that Pinterest picture up and everyone's is gonna look slightly different.
I
But
love that.
I do try to, yeah, I sometimes do, like, I have had to learn to get a bit better at, because there are some things that you just can't copy. Like, some things, like, in order to, like squiggly lines and stuff like that, I just
Yeah,
find, like, you have to just let go almost. You just have to go with it. You just have to kind of let the line happen and, squiggle it a bit. He's right
yeah,
outside my bit now. He's fucking cutting my side. So yeah, it is hard. And I feel like when you are using an inspo pic, it can be really hard because you want it to look that good. And
yeah.
you're automatically then comparing your work to
To someone's best work,
it's normally like flawless.
but it's their best work,
Yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
also AI as well. But
Oh.
what the clue is in the name,
Hmm.
in that it's inspiration.
Yes. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's it. It is inspiration. It isn't, you're not a printer. You can't just copy and paste. It's not going to be, because even like colors and stuff like that, you're not going to have the exact colors that person and the car. I mean, if you've got as many things as Susie, but like you've got to just expect that there's going to be variation in it.
Yeah, and sometimes the colors that they're choosing don't match their skin tone as well. So I like to really talk to people about what's going to go with their skin tone and if a
Hmm.
warmer color or a cooler toned color is going to work better and stuff. So I
Yeah,
like
yeah,
to,
yeah.
because what's the point in getting something that makes you look like a dead Victorian child? Like the purpley color I've got on my toes at the moment makes me look like I've got corpse feet. Like it's just not good.
I want to see him now.
No,
Show me your
no, I
toes.
don't give that.
Show
It's like
them to me in private.
that's why I won't take photos of people's toes that I do because
Yeah.
I have a limited amount of people that I do toes on because I did have old people or just random people booking in for toes and expecting a full podiatry appointment, and I was like,
Mhm.
no, I'm just here to paint your toenails. So I now
Yeah.
vet people, and if if they've been with me and I know them and I like them and
Yeah, same.
stuff, then they're allowed their toes done. But there's a lot of people. I just don't. I tell people I don't do toes for a
Yeah,
lot
I
of people.
don't like toes. Toes are not, you can't book toes on my website.
Yeah, I'm
But
not.
like you say, it's like towards like summer months and stuff, there will be regulars that want their toes done and I'll do
Yeah.
it. But I don't just offer it out as a service on its own because I'm
Also, my
not
back
really a
can't take
fan
it.
of toes.
Yeah, my back can't take it.
Yeah,
I don't.
yeah, yeah, yeah. That's it.
And
If
I
you
don't
haven't
have
got
the
the right
lighting set
setup.
up. I don't have all the stuff. I just don't want to do it that much. I don't mind it, but I don't want to do it. But it's yeah. With nail art, I would say use inspiration as inspiration.
Mhm, mhm.
Don't just look at that one nail for like how to do that one thing. Look at the whole set as a whole and how they've collated. I was actually thinking of doing like a tiny little short course
Mm.
about like just like for like a fiver or something, and that people can like how I put together a set so it looks
Mhm.
balanced, and
Yeah.
like how you look at a like how you look at inspiration for maybe like three things, and how you collate a full set and curate it to be a, a cohesive set
Yeah,
that
yeah,
looks
yeah, yeah.
good.
If you're using sort of multiple inspo pictures.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
because
yeah.
that's the thing that I really struggled with at first was like, how am I meant to? How do I put things together? How do I know when to do like would I do a full art thing on a pinky and then a plain bit here?
Mhm,
Like
mhm.
what would I do? So to make it look balanced,
Yeah, yeah.
I struggled with. So I worked really hard to work out how to make things look balanced and what looks best on sort of what nails and what sort of mix of things. And I was like, oh, maybe I
Mhm.
should make a short like little course
I
about
would
that.
I would like that course, please.
I was like,
Yeah,
that could
yeah,
be
'cause
really
it
helpful.
is hard. Yeah, it is hard when someone's like, "Oh, I like these nails, and I like these nails, and I like these nails, but I want them in one." But they're, like,
Yeah.
totally different colours and and you're like, "Okay."
Oh my god. Some
So,
of the
yeah, it
inspo
is harder to
you've seen some of the inspos that
put
I've
it
been
together.
sent. It's like I don't know, like a an interpretation, like a visual interpretation of a cat's fart, along with a picture of like a wall color, along with a picture of a rock and a picture of someone's granny's, uncle's, auntie's, sister's, cousin's goldfish. And you're like, yeah, this is gonna work.
Yeah.
And they're like,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
just I believe in you. You do it. And I'm like, piss off. And then it
Yeah,
turns
I
out
know what you
nice.
mean.
But it's
Yeah.
yeah, knowing how to interpret inspiration into your own kind of thing is difficult, and you're not going to get it as like a very, very early beginner. You're not going to be able to kind of fathom that quickly
Mhm,
because it
mhm,
takes time to know where to put like what nails to put the effort into, what ones you can do something easier but still like looks effective. Like things like blooming gel is fast, and once you get the hang of it, you can knock it out really quickly, but it looks effective. So it's like how to know how to balance slightly easier things that you can
mhm.
do along with the intricate things to be able to not be sitting there for 5.5 hours.
Yes.
That's the thing.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
understanding how to convey, like, if you don't know how to do something, just say,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, yeah.
just,
Yeah, that's it. Be honest with people. Don't,
hmm,
I would say, especially if it's for a paying client, like don't, unless you're telling them, look, I'll give it a go, but, and you're setting that expectation, but don't like make promises that you can't execute properly
yeah,
unless you're
definitely.
being very honest and saying, look, this is a bit of an experiment. I can't promise you how this is going to go. Because I know, like, well, I still do it now, but I'm more so like in the beginning, like I would always practice the set first because I was like, I
Yeah.
don't know if I know how to do that like technique. But if you have practiced it or it's something that you struggle with, just be like you say, be honest about it. Just don't be like, oh yeah, I can do that. That's amazing, and then not.
I've taken clients now that send me inspo pictures, just like, that's a lot. I don't
Mhm,
know if I
mhm.
can do this one element of it.
Yeah,
So we might have to work around that. We might have to think of something
yeah,
alternative to that
yeah,
one
yeah.
nail.
That's it.
And I'm quite open about that now. Like I'll try
Mhm.
things, but if I wipe it off twice and it's shit, I'm like, no, we can't. We're pivoting. We're doing something different.
Mm, mhm.
And you have to have a bank in your head of things that you can pivot with, that you know will be fast and effective for you to be able to do. So I
Yeah,
would say, as a newbie, consume Pinterest. Like
yeah.
go
I
through
love Pinterest.
Pinterest, TikTok, Instagram, save things, have favorites folders, have different folders of
Mhm,
things that you want to try, but also things that just work together that you can bundle together into like a collage to kind of go, oh, well, that would work with that, would work with
mhm.
that, would work with that. So, and look at color theory as well.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, understanding how colours work together, things like that is important.
Definitely.
Yeah, for sure.
Absolutely. But don't be hard on yourself. If something doesn't
Mhm.
work out, it's okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if you want to get good at nail art, you're going to have some disasters along the way. That's the reality.
I still have disasters along the way.
Mhm.
I still do something and I'm like, that is pish. Like it's the way that we learn.
Mhm.
Like you're not going to get everything right perfectly first time as much as we want to and as much as we're going to kick ourselves because of it.
Mhm. Mhm.
Like you are going to get something wrong, but you're going to learn something from it.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, definitely. That's it. In the beginning, the things you get really wrong are going to be just as important because they're, like you say, how you're going to learn. Like you're going to need to do it wrong, and as long as every time you do it wrong, you sort of make tweaks and you kind of see what you liked, what you didn't like, then you'll get better.
And it just that makes your flow better as well because
Mhm.
you're like, oh well, that took too long, or I didn't like how that worked out, and maybe I'll try this next time. So even if you're left with a nail that's like that thick because you've gone over so many layers, you're like, I'm just gonna base coat that and keep going. I'm just gonna put another coat of like black over that and keep going because
Mhm.
that's how you practice and just keep trying because it's not going on anyone's nail. It is literally you practicing
Mhm.
and
Mhm.
just see what you like. Like you might not, if you're doing a cat eye, you might not like a black base under a cat eye. I mean, it depends what cat eye you're using because some of them need a darker base to be able to pop it, or a white base to be able. It doesn't matter. Focus. You might not like that look of it popping with a black base. You might want to use like a syrup under it to give it like real depth, or you might want to use like a plain top coat under it and then put a chrome on and then put something on to give it just that extra dimension. It's all personal preference and how you evolve with your style and your
Mhm.
lights is how you'll get better because you'll know what works for you and what you're best at.
Absolutely.
Right. As a beginner, we would suggest to get art gels and
Yes.
good brushes. Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
What else would you say is an essential?
Essential.
I would say a flash curing lamp or a little flash curing torch.
Yes, yes, a flash torch. If yeah, nail art, I love having that. Just being able to, because the thing is as well, like once you've got, especially in the beginning, once you've got it, do something you like, and it looks good, flash cure it. Because then if you mess the next bit up, you don't have to wipe the whole thing off.
See, when I first started, I thought people did it because of all the videos I watched. I didn't realize
Mhm.
people cured in between stuff. And I would watch videos and be like, how are they doing this? Because everything that I'm doing is just like mixing into the other
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
And I did not understand. And I was like, why am I not good enough? Why can't I do this?
Mhm.
Until I realized I can't remember what I was watching or who I was speaking to. And they were like, oh, yeah, flash cure it. And I was like,
Yeah.
oh my
Yeah, yeah.
God.
Yeah, that's it. Just lock in when it's looking really good, lock it in and
Lock
then
it
move
in.
on to the next
And
bit.
if you're doing 3D gel stuff, like clear
Mhm.
3D gel stuff, flash cure each bit.
Yes, otherwise it'll lose its shape as you're going. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, definitely would say that.
Get a good 3D gel as well.
Yes.
Because everyone in summertime, everyone wants these like the lines that
Lovely
come
flowers
down.
and swirls and
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. That
Get a
the
good,
shell nails and stuff like that.
yeah. Um, I would say you can get ones that are just like people say like the Macart rhinestone glue.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. I used that when I started. That's good. I use clear hard gel,
I
like a
use
very
grease.
thick hard gel. I just use that.
I use
Tips, make
crazy
sure you've got loads of tips. Loads of practice swatch tips, whether they're the real rings or whether they're individual ones.
Yeah,
Loads of
get your
stuff.
five
I love
finger.
having a practice hand, but I know not everyone loves them. But I just love kind of still having that feeling of it being on the hand, like the
Yeah,
angles and stuff.
like I've got a ton of these.
Yes. Yeah, you got me onto them. I do like them.
Yeah, our 5 finger discount one.
Yeah, like if I'm practicing a set for a client, that's what I'll use because I can show them like all five of them together.
I used to get the clear ones, so I've got the. Oh my God, Susie, fingers that work. I've got clear ones,
Mhm.
but when I went to polish and paint with Lauren, I was chatting to someone there,
Mhm.
and they were like, these colors, like that sort of creamy color, is actually much better because it mimics kind of the translucency
Yeah.
of a nail underneath.
Yeah,
So you
yeah, the
don't get
5
it.
ones I've got clear, but I do, yeah, sometimes you're just not getting the proper coverage because, and like going over something totally clear.
Yeah, he's back again.
He's cutting the bit of grass outside the cabin.
Yeah, I can join it too. I've also got a pack of fine liners because I'll get a good matte top coat.
Yes, matte top coat. Yeah, I always paint. Nail art on a matte surface is so much easier,
Yeah.
especially if you're doing lots of curved lines and stuff like that.
Or a French.
Yeah.
I have to do French on Friday. I'm
Mhm.
wrecking it. I'm not gonna lie.
Mhm.
I'm gonna be shite at it. But anyway, whatever. But you can just use fine liners. I got
Mhm.
these from like B&M or something. You know that really like sort of like the scribbly kind of look.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
You can actually get nail art pens to do
Mhm.
that with,
Mhm.
but fine liners work just as well. And then you leave them to dry, like you leave them to dry a solid amount, and then
Yeah. Yeah.
you float over the top of them with like a
Yes.
base coat or a top coat. Um, but yeah, they work. They work really well. They're really so there. A good get a good chrome, a good silver gold chrome. I got
Yeah.
ones. I've got really good ones from Ginger and Bell, but I think they've stopped trading now. I believe Nail Order have some, but I've also got a shit ton from Shein. So you know,
Mhm.
they're
Mhm.
really good.
Mhm.
Pigments.
Yes. Yeah, pigments for like auras and ombres, I always go pigment powder for them. Find that to be the best option for that.
Yeah. So you can I wait, I need to put stuff down because I'm sitting right beside all my nail art stuff. So I've just been checking them out and now I've got no hands. So I find I've actually got some from Hona and they're like
Oh
proper
wow.
nail. They are really good. I've got like a pink and a green, but I've got no chameleon pigment ones as well. If you want a white, no, that's not it. He's going for it out there. If you want a white, then the chameleon pigment white one is the best one out there. Like
Mhm.
it is
Mhm.
so good if you want to do an ombre or like a baby boomer. This is banging. I'm annoyed with myself because I should have used this powder yesterday and I didn't use it because I used my handy dandy beauty
I
bay.
love that. I love that palette.
Like you could see you. Oh my god, look! There's like Inception. Yeah, don't judge the top of my thingy. But this is really cool. Ignore like you if I angle this down, you can just see all the art stuff everywhere. Um, but yeah, this is top notch. But I believe they've gone out of business. But I also believe that someone's bought them over. So these might be back. If you can get one
Okay.
on Vinted, get it because
Mhm.
seriously, the only thing is the white isn't the best.
No.
But other than that, like if you're doing white, get a proper pigment white. See the little palettes that you buy from like
Yeah.
I don't know Nails Lux or Nail Art or whatever. The whites are always shite. I'm not gonna
Yeah,
lie.
yeah, yeah, yeah. You need like a proper powder one, like you
Yeah,
had in that little
Magpie,
bottle. Magpie do a good
Magpie,
one. Yeah.
yeah, Magpie are really good. Chameleon Pigment are fantastic. They're
Mhm.
so fast on shipping as well. Like I've got a look at that blue. Oh,
Oh,
oh, yeah. Like they've got loads. I've got loads of them.
she's
I've got a
just
black.
digging in the treasure trove.
I know it's really bad. If I could show you, but I'm not gonna. I do have some iridescent.
Oh yeah, see, I love flakes. I have to say, I do love flakes. These nails have got like flakes in them with
Yeah,
the cat eye, and they're like,
Lux.
yeah, 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 yeah. The nails Lux flakes I've got, and they are beautiful. Again, things like flakes, stuff like that, you can get from places like Shein, Temu. Like,
Like charms. How are we feeling about charms?
yeah, see, I don't own any, but I love them. Like, I want them, but I don't have any. I've got like some little gems, but that's it. Wow. That's the Laura Laura charms.
Yeah, I have a lot of charms.
Yeah. I see, I've never been asked for them. Like, I don't have any clients where, like, that's their jam. So I've never had to buy them. But I know you've got a few people who've had, like, quite charmy nails before.
Yes, that's a way to say it,
Yeah.
yes. I'm not sold on charms. Charms are fine. Balls,
Mhm.
balls. Yes, I use balls. I pierce nails as well.
See, I love the nail piercings. I personally don't like charms and things on my nails,
No,
but I do when I see sets with nail piercings, I'm like, "Oh my God, that looks so good."
yeah, but
It would
you
just get in my way. I can't be having things dangling off me like that.
I've even got like the fidget spinnery things that you put like a 3D thing on the fidget
Yeah,
spinner and it
yeah, and
spins.
it spins. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Charms, I have feelings about. I'm not entirely sure what they are, but I have
Okay,
feelings about them.
okay.
I love them, but I also panic that they're not going to stay on.
Mhm,
But then I
mhm.
had someone who'd literally been in Zanzibar for like 2 weeks on a work thing, and she was in
Mm.
mangrove planting things and lifting things out, and she came back with all of her charms intact because I was
Wow.
using, I don't know, I think it was a Holy Charm fix gel
Okay,
thing.
yeah, yeah.
How? Because that would have driven me up the wall.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I don't know. I think
Okay.
charms are great, but I worry that they're just going to come off all the time, and I'm going to get that. Do you know when you get that notification that someone sent you a photo and you're like,
Yeah, you're like, "Oh God, what's happened?"
what? What have I done?
Yeah,
What's
yeah,
going
yeah,
wrong?
yeah.
What am I having to do now? What am I having to fix? Yeah, that fear hits me
Mhm.
quite often. Oh, I need to put these charms in there as well. They're nice. Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes I really love the junk nail thing. Like I
Yes.
love when they have like loads of charms on and it just
Yeah,
looks
yeah.
like a kid's party bag. You know, I love that. But also I'm like, but it's going to get hair stuck in it. But that's my autism, just being
Yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah.
but other than that, I love. Oh, I tell you what else I've got
Oh,
to make beginners easier. Not to make beginners easier. I don't care how easy you are, but to make it easier for you. Wait there, I'll be back.
oh, are they gonna be Megan's things?
These are transparent silicone nail molds. Now,
Mhm.
they're not. Oh, they've got a scraper. Sorry, I've been looking for a scraper. And every single one of them's got a scraper. These are really thin.
Mhm, mhm.
So literally, you paint it on to this little thing here, and it's only just really thin, so it makes your own stickers. You
Yeah.
scrape it, cure it, and then pop it out, like peel it off,
Mhm.
and then just plop it on. So you're making your
Yeah.
own stickers essentially.
Yeah. Yeah, 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 that's it. Because 'cause they're nice and flat still, yeah.
I still feel like I'm cheating.
Mhm, mhm. But they're
So
amazing. Like, they're all
yeah,
amazing. It's just our bloody brains that we need to
yeah, it's us. It's an
get a
us
hold
problem.
of.
It's an us problem. So
Absolutely.
basically, what we're saying is use all the tools that you have
Yeah, yeah,
available to you
yeah,
because it's not
yeah,
cheating. You're out here trying to make money, making art, enjoying yourself. Who gives a shit what you're doing?
yeah, yeah,
No,
absolutely, 100%. Use what works for you. If it makes it easier for you, do it. Yeah, yeah, but no, use what's available. Practice as much as you possibly can, and don't be so
always.
hard on yourself.
Yeah, basically that. See, this
Mm.
whole episode could have just been that bit.
Yeah, yeah. You didn't need to listen to any of this. We hope that you got something from it, though, guys. Let us know what your thoughts are. Let us know if you think we're mental or if you feel the same, whatever. We will be back next week with
Yes.
another episode on something. We don't have a plan next week, so we can't tell you what it is, but it'll be something.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Final thoughts. Charge for your bloody nail art, or I'm coming after y'all because you
Yes.
need to charge money for your
Yes, I feel
time.
like we need to do a separate episode on like pricing nail art and
Yeah, 'cause
pricing properly.
I need that. To be fair.
Okay. Like,
Yeah.
share, subscribe, do all the things, like our content on social media that we started sharing. So share that to your story, share it with your friends, all those things. Put our
We
faces
didn't.
everywhere, even though it gives us the fear. And we will
I
see you
hate
next
it.
week.
Yes. Love you all.
Bye.
Bye bye. Bye, driver.
Bye bye. Bye, driver. Bye
Bye,
bye.
driver. Bye,
Bye,
driver.
driver.
Bye,
Bye
driver.
bye.